In this segment, we're going to talk about cellular absorption. And to illustrate this, Darren, we've got another demonstration, don't we? We love them.
We're all about visual aids. And of course, I think it helps us learn because we can see it. Because the comment, that we have always heard, seeing is believing, right?
Right.
So in this case, absorption. I get this question a lot. How do I know that these minerals are going to be utilized by my body? And more importantly, how do I know that they're going to be utilized by my cells? Because that's ultimately what we're trying to do here, is feed those cells.
Right.
So what we've done here, Scott, is we've got what's called a TDS meter, total dissolved solids. So in other words, if we think back on those fruits and vegetables, that plant or that tree prepared those minerals, or in this case, basically dissolved them for us, and put them into a food matrix so that we could utilize, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, in this case, what this device will do, I'm going to go ahead and take tap water. I think it's important to use tap water because, a lot
of people drink it, right? Obviously.
Well, probably not enough, but even in tap water, we should be aware of what's in tap water.
Yeah.
So in other words, let's go ahead and push that button.
Okay.
And what response?
About 100. That's parts per million.
100 parts per million. So in other words, there's 100 parts per million of something in your drinking water.
Yeah, right.
And you should be aware of that.
Yeah.
But what we want to do today.
What is it really? I mean,
exactly.
Who knows? Okay.
So what I'd like to do today is I'm going to go ahead, and because we're discussing that, how do I overcome deficiency, I'm going to put a colloidal trace mineral into this.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 drops.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Same
push.
colloidal minerals we've been using.
Correct. Go ahead and push that button.
Okay. Well, that's just barely moved, just a tiny bit more, maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 parts per million.
Okay, so if you think about
something in the colloidal minerals.
But ultimately what we're trying to show here is that if this was truly a mineral in which our body could utilize, what should happen here?
Well, it should be off the charts, really, right?
Because that's what we're trying to show, is that it's available,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So
it's dissolved. Yeah, it's dissolved in there.
I'm going to go ahead and put in 3 drops of the concentrate trace mineral drops.
Oh, wow.
Did you see what happened?
It's actually off the charts, but that's 1,200 parts per million. I mean, it's obviously way off.
Completely off the chart. So in other words, what's available in the concentrate trace mineral drops is completely dissolved. It's ready for but more importantly, it's ready for our cells to use. It doesn't have to go through a digestive process.
Yeah,
so it's totally dissolved solid. And in this case, it's soluble.
Oh, okay, right.
And so that's how our bodies, utilize those trace minerals.
Yeah, I see.
Now, with that being said, ultimately what this logo represents is confidence and trust. Trust in a product that you know that when you take, you're going to get results that you're going to be able to feel. And what better guarantee can you have than that?
Well said, Dr. Starkey. Thank you.
Thank you.